Coming up in this video...
Can you flash it again now, please? Thank you very much.
What the... Whether from another world or another dimension, some things on Earth are unexplainable. These 30 scary videos are too strange to explain. Number 30, stranger at the door. Don't open the door to just anyone. TikToker swhite345 shares this creepy doorbell video of a stranger trying her best to break in. The girl clearly doesn't belong here, and she looks a little off her head.
What are you doing?
I'm not allowed to be here.
This is not your house.
It is.
Hello? No, some woman's trying to get in my house.
It is my house.
I don't think it is her house, but I do think she's lost her pants and her marbles.
Yeah, she doesn't have pants on, and she's really inebriated.
This lives at my house. This is Jordan's house.
Yeah, she's at my front door right now.
I don't think it's Jordan's house either. Regardless of whose house it is, I hope this lady was able to get help. It seems she desperately needs it. Number 29, disturbed sleep. Beware this phantom kidnapper. This security footage, shared by YouTuber Yiyi Kasiyag, is setting every parent on edge. The family is fast asleep. Watch the legs of the child who's sleeping at the forefront. Take another look. The poor kid's leg is lifted and pulled by something invisible, making him slide across the bed. Frightened by this, the child claws his way back onto the mattress. This footage is chilling, and the more I watch it, the more I believe it's legitimate. Number 28, Michael Myers, trick or treat. This scary maniac has a trick up his sleeve. TikToker Maximum Fear shares a video of one Michael Myers who showed up on this resident's doorstep at night.
The clip shows an unknown man dressed up as Michael Myers standing creepily on their front porch. But he was not trick-or-treating because this was in the complete middle of the night.
According to the TikToker, this happened on Halloween, although it was way past the trick-or-treating hours, so they believed it was just a prank. In private, the couple talked about how the guy should have played the famous music from the Halloween franchise, and the next night, he's back. Could the guy have heard them? How? Or was this just his natural escalation to take this prank to the next level? Personally, I think he is listening. Number 27, banana orchard creature. This lone creature will make your skin crawl. Shared by YouTuber Kisa Weba, this scary video is trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. I tracked down the original source to a Filipino YouTuber called Ghost Hunters 44. While exploring an abandoned home in the middle of a banana orchard, the YouTuber comes across something unexpected. Just watch.
Tabi po. Sa tayo magtambahan mga ka-idol.
Did you see it? A small pale figure appears on an upper floor. The figure has long dark hair and pointy ears. After being frightened, the YouTuber looks again for the creature, and he finds it.
Yun. Niyo mga ka-idol. Yan naglalakad. Ay lintik. Ang haba ng... Tara, tingnan natin. Yan.
The way the figure moves so slowly out the door gives me chills, and then it seems to disappear into the night. I don't think I'd be returning to this banana orchard ever again. Whatever this creature is, It's unholy. Number 26, Sweet Dreams. Don't watch this one before bedtime. YouTuber Amma Media Channel shares this incredibly creepy footage of an eventful night's unrest. First, something jerks the curtains. Then you can see there's someone clearly on the other side of the window peering in. If that wasn't creepy enough, watch what happens next. And soon, it's not just the doll moving. The dude must think he's just seeing things because he pays no further attention to this oddity. After watching this a few times, I've come to the conclusion that the figure we saw outside is a witch who is causing all this mayhem, but I'm not sure for what reason or what she's after. Be sure to check out Amma Media Channel and subscribe. A link will be in the description below. Number 25, Ladybug. Do our dearly departed pets return from pet heaven to visit us? After Redditor Quirky Boot 6735's cat, Ladybug, passed away, they set up security cameras around their house. While doing laundry, they received a security alert. That's when they saw this. Did you see it? Watch again closely. You can make out a cat face up close, whiskers and all. According to the Redditor, Ladybug often hung out on this porch. Is this her spirit? Many in the comments acknowledge it is a cat, but maybe a live cat who somehow got up close to the camera. I feel like that's a possibility, but unlikely. Judging by the height at which the camera appears to be fixed, I'd agree that this is Ladybug's spirit, simply returning for a quick hello. Number 24. Unidentified flying object over Chicago. An unidentified flying object sighting was captured over Chicago, Illinois, and shared by Redditor Iggity Biggity Boo. Take a look.
Yo, what the Yo, what the Hold up.
Dennis, you didn't see what I...
The color and the way it drifts makes me think this could be a floating lantern, but then, when he zooms in, this happens.
And you're like,
Wait, what is that?
whoa. Yo, what?
According to the Redditor, this is even more bizarre than it appears. If this object really is the size of a house, that does away with my floating lantern theory. What do you think it is? Number 23, deep sea object. More than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. That's what makes what lies below even more mysterious. YouTube channel Deep Sea Oddities shares this video of footage from a 2002 JAMS Tech expedition off of Japan. The depth is 430 meters or 1,411 feet. Take a look at what was captured. The aquatic creature is a squid, but the flash of light that shoots past is something unknown. Notice that the object passes behind the squid, not in front of it. But before we jump the shark, there may be some logical explanations. What do you think this is? Man-made or fish? I'm gonna stay on the fence and say they're both possible, and yet it could be neither. After all, it could be something too strange to explain. Number 22, rocking chair. What is sitting in this rocking chair? Instagram user Elkakoi TV shares this creepy clip of a rocking chair rocking on its own. But wait, is it? When the camera swings to the old TV, you can see the solid figure of someone rocking in the chair reflected in the glass. The camera swings quickly back toward the chair again, only to find it empty. This happens too fast for the mysterious rocker to have escaped without our notice. This video is unnerving, not only because it appears that someone unseen is there, but because the figure looks to be as small as a baby. This is upsetting on so many levels. Number 21, creature in vent. What type of creature is hiding in this vent? Is it a gremlin? YouTube channel Interesting Daily shares this creepy video of something moving around below the floorboards. What is down there? It's hard to tell from far away, and it doesn't get easier when you zoom in. I think it may just be a gremlin. If it is, light a fire and smoke him out. I wouldn't be getting any sleep in this place after seeing that. Number 20, strange cloud. Are we living in a simulation? That's what this post by Redditor CNC Sinner calls into question. They were driving through their town when they spotted this strange cloud in the sky. Many in the high strangeness Reddit community do think this is highly strange. I agree, this does look suspect, and I think it's within our best interests not to look directly at it. Now, I'm worried we're all doomed. Number 19, not normal. After watching this, you may think there are unknown beings who walk amongst us. Pay close attention. Instagram account Unanswered Universe shares this video of a man who the narrator says looks not normal. Watch the bald guy's eyes closely. The narrator also claims there were a few of them around, which means this person may be part of a cloned species. This man's eyes do look bizarre, but I can't tell if it's just the quality of the video. Others in the comments make additional observations about him. I don't know what this man is, but I agree, he doesn't look human. Number 18, unidentified flying object in the clouds. A mysterious light was captured at around 10 p.m. over Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Redditor BDA Design shares their footage of this strange event. Take a look. At first, I thought it was an airplane, just navigating the clouds, but it appears static and unmoving. Some in the comments think it's a drone, but the uploader said it was hovering for more than an hour, which others suggest makes the drone theory unlikely, as most drones can't fly that long without a recharge, but some Redditors have a first-hand experience with this. Could it be a spotlight from a nightclub or similar establishment? A drone maybe? Or something else? There doesn't seem to be a consensus here. I personally think it's likely a drone, but I'd be keeping my eye on the sky for the time being. Number 17. Poltergeist Pandemonium. Poltergeists aren't always in your face. Sometimes they're subtle. YouTube team Hauntings of Ohio shared this series of poltergeist activity experienced during their investigations. First, objects are thrown.
Whoa. What was that? Whoa. Did you?
Next, cameras are being moved. But sometimes things escalate.
What? Was that you? No, that was up there. What the? That was up there.
Poltergeists come in all levels of energy. I think this is a genuine example of the range of energy you can expect when dealing with these angry spirits. Number 16. Terrible Night. YouTuber Tim Morozov has spent some nights in some terrible haunts, but this one takes the cake. As Tim is attempting to communicate with the spirits there, this happens.
Именем Бога. Кто ты?
When the lights on his camera begin to malfunction, the doll on the desk disappears, the lights finally return, and Tim sees this. What was that? While it moves like a spider, I think it looks too big and blocky to be one. Its complexion is also like a black hole, sucking you in, not like a shade of color. What do you think that demon is? Number 15. Building of Misery. You're gonna want to keep the lights on for this one. 4 years after his initial visit, Connor from the YouTube channel The Explorer returns to this creepy abandoned building. As he's solo exploring in the darkness, his light is dying just when he starts hearing things.
Is there someone back there? Okay, I'm hearing quite a bit of it as well.
With nerves of steel, he continues, and as he's looking at some graffiti, he hears another unexplained sound.
Obviously 4 years is a long time, but I wonder who done it.
It looks like no one's there, but are they?
I think I've done the majority.
Then he comes across this, and he should get out, like now.
What the is this? I'm sorry, but someone must have come here and set this up for a video. If they haven't, then this is the most messed up thing.
As he finally does leave the place, he sees a car outside. This is a very remote area. The car leaves suddenly. Does this car have anything to do with the crime scene that Connor just stumbled upon? I want to believe it wasn't an actual crime scene, but rather something set up to film a horror video. But we can't know for sure. I think he should be a bit more alarmed about what he just encountered. If I were him, I'd be getting out of that building ASAP and calling the police. Number 14, Odd Shadow, submitted to the Chills Narrators subreddit by Horrifyingly Haunted 3. This redditor wrote, Odd shadow figure flies over camera as soon as roommate leaves her room. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. There was certainly some debate about this video in the comments. Piggy Dota and the Triple B both think it's a bug or a fly. Alternatively, it appears that the redditor who posted this thinks this shadow is of the paranormal variety. Which side are you on here? Let me know in the comments. Number 13, Strange Man. This campground is so haunted that it possesses people. YouTuber Thiago Ferracao and his partner Thace are passing the night at this abandoned camp in the Witch's Forest, where they find this.
Quem tá aí?
Fica aqui, eu vou lá.
Tô assustada já.
Fica aqui.
Aonde você vai, amor?
Vou lá, fica aqui.
Cuidado, cara.
When they approach it, they start hearing things.
Mexeu,
Ai, meu Deus, sério?
mexeu. Alguém tá de costa.
Whatever is there is hiding in the brush.
Tá mexendo, tá vendo?
Sai daqui. Sai daqui.
A short time later, they hear this.
Você tem coragem de ir lá pé?
Tem.
Amor, cuidado. Amor.
É risada de criança, cara.
Then this happens.
Ai!
Fui, Thaís.
Puxou eu! Puxou eu, quase que eu bati a cabeça aqui.
Calma,
Ai.
calma, calma.
Amor!
Calma,
Se enrolou! Me enrolou!
calma.
Amor, é uma armadilha isso.
Later, they come across this frightening camp.
Não
Cara,
tem gente.
passou. Escuta. Passou alguém pra cá. Passou alguém pra cá.
Oi, será que não viu nós, Thiago?
Não sei, será que veio pra cá? Aqui é aquele rio, né?
Olha aqui, amor, tá tudo aceso.
And they find something unsettling on the ground.
Amor!
Vem pra cá, Thaís.
Amor do céu. Boa noite! Não, a gente não vai fazer nada não, não vai fazer mal pra você não.
Na grava vídeo natural. Eles falaram que aqui é a floresta da bruxa.
Judging by the man's aggressive nature, I don't think they're wanted here. And after he does this, he's removed all doubt.
Calma, senhor.
O senhor que fica nesse local, nessa barraca?
Meu Deus do céu. Thiago!
Sai daqui! Sai, Thaís. Sai, Thaís.
Tá certo de ser.
The pair run out of the forest, and although there doesn't appear to be a witch here, I do think her curse has remained. It does seem this forest possesses you. Number 12, Haunted House. This house is so haunted that it's been abandoned, and it has been left to rot. YouTuber Adam Mark explores this creepy place alongside his friend Matt, and he's starting to feel uneasy.
Very uneasy vibes up here. Like I was saying, not very welcoming. Mum and Dad's room, home. It's quite sad to see that it's not a home anymore. Guys, there's something definitely here with us.
What is this feeling of unease? Adam explains.
I actually feel like being watched right now, especially coming into this room.
The team then speaks to the spirits through a ghost app.
Can you tell us any more about the tunnels? Or if somebody passed away down there? Oracle.
They prompt the spirits to show themselves, make some noise, or set off their devices, and the spirits answer.
Come on, set one of these devices off.
Mate, I literally missed that.
The cat ball's just rolled.
The whole cat ball has just moved off the arm of the chair.
Here it is again.
Devices off. Come on, set one of these devices off.
Does this prove there's something here, unseen? I believe it at least hints at it, and I think it's watching them. Number 11, living doll. This possessed doll will soon enter your dreams. YouTuber Dennis from Dark Ghost Paranormal is investigating this home. As he sets up his devices, he hears something.
Проведу ритуал со свистком.
Who turned on the recording device? As he's unwrapping a mystery box, another device starts playing on its own. Finally, we see the doll, and man, is she creepy. Using a paranormal device, the doll speaks to him.
Зачем пришел?
Dennis has a question for her.
Почему ты еще здесь?
And after a while, she answers.
Это мой дом.
If I were Dennis, I'd take the hint. He is invading her property, and by the looks of her, she doesn't want him here. Number 10, Hillman Bridge. Located in Florida, Hillman Bridge is one of those crybaby bridges. Let's see if she will cry tonight. The YouTube team at Joey CTV visits this dark place, and the dogs sense something first.
I don't know, the dogs are alerting us to something now.
They arrive at the spooky bridge.
Wow. It is creepy at night, huh?
In the darkness, there's a loud, unexplained noise, like something being hit. As they're trying to make contact with the spirits here through an app, their K2 meter spikes.
So,
this message also comes across. I also hear the phrase, twisted my arm. Well, I don't think they've gathered enough evidence on this investigation to prove that Hillman Bridge is haunted. I do get creepy vibes from this place. I worry the longer they stay, the more chilling their experience will be. Number 9, the Jinn. YouTube channel Paranormal Mai are calling upon the Jinn to show himself, and he soon does. After a while, he starts affecting one of the crew. And then another. The Jinn seems to have a complete command over the men. And then he disappears, perhaps taking their souls with him.
Annesiyle yaşıyormuş bir ara. Geri kalan sırrı biz paylaşamayız. Kendi imkanlarınızda bulun. La ilahe illallah.
I don't know the entire context of what went on here, but it was clear to me that the dark power of the Jinn is overwhelming. There shouldn't be any messing with it. At least that's my opinion if this crew wants to stay safe. Number 8, Rando Stalker. Have you ever been stalked? YouTuber Jody from Hunting the Dead has a regular stalker who somehow finds him on many Randonautica adventures, and this one is no different.
Bro, hey! What are you doing? Bro, what's up? Yo! Hello?
Jody's so familiar with his stalker that it appears they've become friendly.
Hey, it's Maz. Bro, what's up, man? Why aren't you speaking to me?
After significant silence, Jody approaches him.
What's going on, man? You had to go? Dude, why are you backing up, bro? Wait, what? You're back with the organization?
Mask is back with the organization, and with this decision, he's betrayed Jody. There's a lot of backstory to this relationship that you'll have to review on Hunting the Dead's channel, but the bottom line is that the friendly relationship that Jody has with his masked stalker is no more. Number 7, Warrior Ghost. This suit of armor is immortal. The YouTube channel High Strangeness shares video from a ghost hunting team shared in an ancient home.
What we're doing now, we've put it back on because we're going to have Lisa walk in. That will dislodge it because there is a slight slope down. Oh, it's just gone off anyway, Lisa, just as we're doing it. So that's not your vibration, love. You're stood outside, so...
The device is triggered. We can assume by the warrior ghost inside the suit of armor. A moment later, it starts going off again.
I want to get it to throw it again so that I can go, oh yeah, look, it's thrown it again. So it's flashing it, it stopped, it's flashed it again. I just think this is quite amazing. I think this is, yeah.
The light isn't triggered by moving objects, but by the spirit itself.
Right, so there's nothing that's really interactive with it. Can you flash it again now, please? Thank you very much, on demand. That is really, really impressive.
It immediately responds to their request. This makes it clear to me that they really are communicating with the beyond here. Number 6, Brick Down. This poltergeist activity is simple but effective. YouTuber Faisal Ali shares a video from Wokayatha that was captured in an abandoned building. Watch for the falling brick.
औरतों पर काला जादू करता हूँ जो आमिल है जबरदस्त.
The brick has no reason to fall. The way it's placed, you can see it didn't fall but was pushed. But what pushed it over? A playful ghost or a mad one? I'm gonna need to see more footage to hazard a guess. Either way, I'd be extremely cautious exploring a building like this. Number 5, Demon Doll Road. While out on Demon Doll Road, YouTuber Omar from Omar Gosh TV feels something's not right. Maybe it's all the demon dolls.
Oh my.
What?
Oh my. Oh my.
What?
Something just did something in my ear right now.
Shut up.
So what happened? Omar explains.
I heard this in my ear.
I don't want. Don't put it in my ear.
It was like a.
Okay.
It was right over there.
Wait. Are there? Wait.
What?
We've heard something coming from over here. Are there like
No, this was this was in my ear. It was like.
Even creepier, it seems like someone is watching them.
So yeah, look, there's our car straight ahead, and there was definitely a car. Like it stopped. Hey, is there a car over there with its lights off? I don't know.
What the was that?
I don't know. It sounded like there was something walking toward.
Is someone nearer than they think? I think they're close enough to blow in your ear. I believe it's time to get far away from Demon Doll Road. Number 4, Griffith Park. Reputed to be home to ritualist and cultist activity, YouTube team Wolfpack enter Griffith Park to investigate, and from the jump, they have a feeling of unease.
I sort of hearing noises all around me. I just heard whispering from the carousel.
As he's readjusting the camera to focus, something peeks out from behind a tree.
I'm just trying to get this into focus right now.
Did you see it?
I'm just trying to get this into focus right now. Little boy around you.
Is it the spirit of a little boy? And what was his purpose in the rituals performed here? I don't know about you, but that shadow really unnerved me. Something is watching, and whatever that something is, doesn't appear to be from this dimension. Number 3, boarding house. This active boarding house may not be so abandoned after all. YouTube team Toppy visits the place, and it looks like someone else has just entered.
Jimon. Jim.
Oh.
Ребята, на самошедшие.
In another room, a static camera captures this surprising activity. They continue through the boarding house and hear something unexplained. And in that same room where the lamp fell, an EVP is captured. As they creep through this hallway, another flurry of sound erupts. This place does seem truly haunted to me. Plenty of movement, unexplained noises, and even EVPs. I'd be checking out of here for the night. Number 2, terrifying night. Passing a night in this abandoned house is going to be terrifying. YouTube team, Ghost Club Paranormal, bucks up the courage to stay here, and it might just cost them. The fear starts with a slight noise.
If there is something here with us.
Whoa.
They hear a voice in the darkness. Unfortunately, their mic doesn't pick it up.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like a man just went, yeah. Did you
I
hear
heard
that,
it over here, though.
Yeah, I heard it right here.
Then they hear more movement.
Over there, come here. Oh my, there's somebody standing in the tree.
Again, they hear something inside the house.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
That was a banging.
In the house.
Did you want to go back in the house?
Yeah.
And again.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was a bang.
It was upstairs.
And later, an EVP is heard.
Come on, this is where you wanted us, isn't it?
Finally, the spirit physically reveals itself.
We know that there was someone here earlier. Have you left the basement now?
Whoa! Who are you?
Can you wave to us? Oh my god, it's waving.
It's waving.
That is legit scary. I don't know whether I'd prefer if a spirit answered me or not. It almost seems scarier when they do, because it means they can hear you. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, Cork Poltergeist. This home video was captured in Cork, Ireland in 2016. YouTube channel Unexplained IE shares the mysterious footage. The lamp above is moving on its own, but not like it's naturally swinging after being touched, but in a totally unnatural way. After the broomstick moves in the corner, you know for sure something's going on, especially when this sequence of events happens. Although the sound is muted during most of this video, I feel that heightens my paranoia, and it makes these events all the more strange to explain.